right, everybody. This is the first official episode of Let It Be Known and a combination slash of me and Bay's show. Between the sheets, we got my man Sticky Shay Gang in the building. We got a couple other guests that'll be sitting
Know what
in.
the fuck going on?
So, real soon, this is the Pie family. You know how we do. And today's topics on Let It. First off, introduce yourself to the people, baby. I forgot. I want to be a rude host.
My bad. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tiny back at you.
All right. Introduce yourself, man.
You a sticky Shay gang? Yeah, we know what the fuck going on.
You know, this is the host, your boy Get Low, aka Mr. Panda Dropper, Mr. Bedroom Eyes himself. You already know. We're gonna get into a little conversation today, y'all, that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and that's the bedroom and what could kill the bedroom, and especially from a man's point of view. I know we have a lady sitting in with us today on this, but you know what I'm saying. What, from your perspective, you think from that, what do you think that men feel can kill the bedroom, or what women can do that make a man say, I ain't with this right now, or do you think women just don't mess up at all in the bedroom? You think all they can do is just be there and just come on with it?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just that's why. Okay, I feel like before you get into the bedroom with your partner, y'all need to have the talk of who's comfortable with what.
Okay,
Yeah.
explain a little bit better on that. Explain.
What do you mean by explain? I ain't going into detail now.
So you can go into detail. This let it be known. You gotta let it be known, like, because some people, like, is it just a certain level of freakiness you think, or certain people be turned off or
Yeah,
ran away?
yeah. Certain other freakiness, because you know you might not match that person's freakiness. They might only be basic in the bedroom.
All right, my bro, Sticker, like, what you think, bro? From what have you ever experienced something in the bedroom that made you go, you know what, man,
Mm,
this ain't it for me.
I mean, I won't say that. It's a whole bunch of everything, not just the bedroom. I feel like with that, it's more so like she said, you gotta be comfortable with certain stuff. You feel me? And it's more so outside the bedroom that lead to the bedroom, and
Okay.
with stuff that leads on, you might like, nah, I ain't really feeling it today. Far as like most people think, well, my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like women think in a bedroom, oh, I could just get him sex and he'll be good.
True,
That's
true,
not the
true.
case. It's more so being there, showing attention, you know what I mean? Showing care, being that mother figure, you feel me?
Hmm.
That leads to the bedroom. So then when they get to the bedroom, that shit all plays a part. And he, you know what I mean? It just good vibes, you feel me?
Okay. Me personally, I think from what can kill the bedroom in a lot of instances is dishonesty. I think a lot of people, especially men, don't like to talk about, unless we like in the barbershops and shit like that. We don't like to talk to our partner about what they do sexually that we don't like, or if there's something that she's doing that may not be as good as she may perceive it. You know what I'm saying? I think honesty is one of the biggest things that kind of can kill that vibe in the bedroom, because a lot of people aren't honest with their partners.
But then I feel like I seen this on paper today. It was from both sides. I feel like a girl wanna gotta be honest, this and then third.
Mhm.
But then most guys don't be honest because then it's like when they be honest and really tell the truth how they feel, you ain't doing this, you ain't, you know what I mean? It's like now she got an attitude or da da da, she get it, you know what I mean? But say be honest, but be honest, now you don't like it, you feel me?
True, true,
So,
true. Do you think, since there's a woman in, do you think that women can handle a man being honest
I
with
don't think
her
so.
in the bedroom if it's something he don't like? Do you think that could set her off?
Yeah, it can.
Okay, and why?
Especially if you go ahead and compare it to, oh, well, my ex used to do this better than you.
Have you had that happen before?
No.
Have you heard about it happen?
Yes.
Okay.
I won't even say that because, well, it's that too comparing, but if you say you don't compare, you be like, I don't like what you doing this and that. Female might be like, well, I ain't had no complaints. Other guy down the name's like, well, damn, like, what the
Me,
fuck? I'm being honest, they probably was just, you know what I mean, bullshit just to get some, you know what I mean, get some out of you, keep pushing.
and I feel what you're saying, because um, I say this. women can't go back financially. Men can't go back sexually. And this is what I mean. When a woman meets a man who is, in a sense, a provider in the ways he's supposed to be a provider, it's hard for her to deal with a nigga that ain't on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about car. Do it take a car to get a girl? No. Do it take money to get a girl? No. Do it take clothes to get a girl? No. It takes confidence, sense of humor, and game to really get a woman. We all know that.
Yeah.
Those other things just make the appeal a little bit better. But women can't go back from a financial standpoint. Men can't go back from a sexual standpoint. Once we get a girl that can suck our dick the way we like our dick sucked, every girl we get from that point in our mind at least got to be a dick sucker on that level.
Yeah.
We may not say it out loud, but that's really what we be thinking. So, fellas, and like you said, like it's a lot of things that build up to that. But I think what it is women really can't handle if a man was to come right out and say, look, okay, this girl over here does this to me better sexually than you. But it's okay for a woman to have it in her playbook that this dude over here can do this better. And there's no worries that this dude over here can't. Like a woman to be in love with a dude with a little dick and, you know what I'm saying, stay with that nigga knowing he inadequate. But if there's another little dick nigga with a bigger pocket, guess what she running to? Little dick nigga with a bigger pocket. Because she ain't going to go back financially. Even though sexually she know I can get it.
But then I feel like it's like the only reason why they will be able to handle it if we say it in a way to where like we're not trying to make them feel bad, but trying to help them out to meet our needs. Straight up, just saying, oh, she ain't it. Like, fuck it, like try to do this, try to, you know what I mean, do this. She's like try to coach her through it, you know what I mean, to make her satisfy you, so she don't feel like, okay, I'm just doing this all wrong.
Just like giving her some medicine, like grandma used to do, put some little sugar in it.
Yeah,
You
like,
still want her to take this medicine, but you want some sugar in it.
Yeah.
I see you over there looking at me with that look, so like it seems like that's something you got to let out.
What? I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, so do you think that honesty, or do you think that have you ever been told the truth in a bedroom, and what has it done if you have been told the truth in the bedroom by a guy?
Yeah, it's been told the truth.
Yeah, okay.
Hurt a little bit.
And why did it hurt?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to word this without putting my business out there like that.
Just let it be known. So you got to let this shit be known. Plus, it's in between the sheets, so it's getting nasty too. So
just like certain wasn't doing a certain thing right to this particular person, and we had a threesome coming later on during time, and this person told me that she did whatever was better than me.
Okay. Now, do you think, okay, it hurt, you said it hurt at first.
It hurt at first.
Okay, then after the hurt, what happened?
Well, just like any typical female, you know, you go ahead and you get pissed off or whatever, and I don't want to be touched or anything like that, and yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like with certain things you do, if you say once you start comparing, now you like, okay, now I got next time I gotta go all out.
I think that telling a woman the truth helps, and I know this sounds crazy, but letting a woman know that sexually, if a woman finds out that another woman does something to you better sexually, and this woman really likes you, since women are always in a low-key competition with other women, regardless of whether they want to admit it or not, that helps your relationship in a sense if this woman really fuck with you. Yeah. Because it's going to make her go, like you said, it's going to make her go harder. It's going to make her want to
be better than the
next woman. Yeah. Because whether women want to, they don't want to say this, but a woman always feels like she got the best pussy in the room.
Yeah.
They may not say it out loud, But that's what they be thinking 9 times out of 10. I got the best pussy in the room. So, and sexually, there's nothing that I can do to this man better than his last girl. When in actuality, it don't work like that. Because we know that just because I'm laying pipe to this one or that one now, it's plenty of other dudes that probably fucked the better, was probably built better, or whatever.
Yeah.
And we accept that as men.
Yeah.
But women have this thing where they don't want to, they'll never say it, but they will always believe that no matter what, my pussy is the best pussy he ever had.
Yeah.
Do you disagree with that?
Mm.
No dead air, baby. Mm. You don't. So you think women, why do women have that mind frame? Why do women think that?
I really can't tell you the reason why.
Yeah.
I really can't.
It's just one of those innate things y'all got.
Yeah, that every woman think that they the shit and some are really not.
Okay. Have you ever had a experience from a woman's with a guy that? Okay, what are some things that guys do in the bedroom that make you go ew or turn you off?
Breathing hard or down the neck. That's like the worst.
So that hard breathing down the neck, just that pain.
Yeah, it's not like a damn dog on your damn throat area. It's horrible.
Okay, I had a girl tell me that it was a guy that she hated that when he sweated when they had sex, cause like whenever he was on top, sweat would just drip all over her. She hated that.
What kind of sex they having?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what the motherfucker told me, and I'm like, well, I'm not that sweaty of a dude, so I don't know why you would tell me that. Like, I'm skinny, so like. That's just me. Okay, stick it.
What's good with it?
My nigga. Now it's time for us to get a little grimy here to get some man talk going on. Excuse what's about to happen, ladies, because this shit about to get raw. Have you ever had to tell a woman that she was not adequate, not up to your standards sexually? Have you ever had to tell a woman that?
Nah.
You never had.
Should I? Yeah. Have I? No.
Okay, now why didn't you?
I didn't. I told her, but I didn't tell her with my words.
What you do?
I just went missing.
Oh,
I feel like you would know. Like you would know. Like after the shit, like it might be quiet or like just like you don't care no more. You try to like it just dead sound like you could tell when somebody like not satisfied.
Okay, so while she was doing, you just sitting there.
Sitting there like shit, like mad as hell.
Like I'm just wasting my time.
One incident. No, this is like a girl came over to do her thing. And, like she was sucking my dick, whatever.
Yeah.
And, like in the midst of it, like I fell asleep. Like I just got to work. I was tired, right? I feel like I was asleep for a good ass 8 hours. I woke up like an hour or two later. She's still trying, so I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Just turn over. Like shit wasn't it. Like I sleep, wake up, you still trying. Like the next day, she was like, let me try again. I was tired from work. I said, nah, I'm straight. It was that.
Bro.
It's not it.
That feels crazy.
It's not it.
I had a scenario where this girl, it wasn't the fact that she was bad, like her body wasn't bad, her face wasn't bad, her pussy wasn't even bad. She was just dumb as fuck. And that was the first time intelligence. And she laughing because she's aware of this scenario because she was in the opposite room when this shit happened.
So like, was you like just fucking or like y'all was asking?
Nah, we was fucking, bro.
Talking like y'all actually was talking.
Nah, bro. Listen to me, bro. The whole scenario went crazy because fuck you.
Hey, you played yourself.
Hey, I damn sure did. But fuck you, Tiny. But, this chick, I ain't gonna say her name, but she was bad.
I thought you said, what's the podcast? Let It Be Known.
Let It Be Known.
Okay, then.
I'm not gonna put her name out there. I'm not gonna put this girl's name out there because I would tell a story, but I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there. Because I stand on the shit that I do when I say I don't give a damn. I'm gonna stand on it. This chick was so stupid, bro. Like before we started fucking, she asked me, I'm not lying, do you have a condom? I said, yeah. Her next question was, once you ask somebody you got a condom, it pretty much solidify that, okay, it's time to get it in, right? This goofy hole looked at me and said, are you going to use it? Bitch, I don't know you. She literally asked me, did I have a condom? Yes. And was I going to use it? First of all, who have you been with that you had to ask the question, are you going to use the condom? What kind of niggas have you been with? For one, that was the first time intelligence from a woman actually made me go, you know what? I can't even do this, man. What's fucked up is I still fuck the bitch.
I know.
That's what's fucked up is I still fucked her. And that was the worst one some of the Nah, there was this one girl I fucked, man, this one time. Her pussy felt like an open door.
How the fuck that feel?
It don't
Walk
feel
back
like nothing according to
walk
him.
back and forth through a door.
Oh, okay, I got you. Damn, that shit crazy.
If you want to know what fucking a bitch with no walls feel like, my nigga, just go to your nearest door and just walk back and forth through it. Feel that? Yeah, that's what it was. No. Okay, now, next question. Now, fellas, Sticky, what can we do as men that can turn a woman away from us sexually? What are some of the things that we can do, not just from a mental standpoint, but from a physical standpoint? What do you think there's certain things that we can do from a physical standpoint that can turn a woman off sexually?
Please make sure y'all shave that area.
You say shave.
Just shave it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one on, but shit, really, I feel like most stuff really is like emotional, like physical. Like if you're not good, you're not good. But most of that boils down to emotional.
Emotional. Okay.
So
Show emotional attention.
yeah, some attention. I mean, self care. Like with both sides, like
Yeah.
that shit ain't gonna happen. Like it's not really gonna be satisfying in the bed. 'Cause, like you don't really give a fuck. So it's like you just there to do it. So
Okay. I feel that. That's what's up. Me, I think one thing that we can do as men that can turn a woman off sexually is not pay attention to her needs
yeah,
and also be receptive of what she tells you of what she likes sexually. Now, understand this. If a woman tells you she likes her pussy ate a certain way, understand she's telling you because somebody else ate her pussy that way.
yeah,
A lot of men can't grasp that. Oh, the first thing they think is, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. No, take into consideration the lesson that she's teaching you. I like my pussy ate in a certain way. You have to take what she told you and add your way to what way she told you. I don't think men are kind of receptive to a woman's truth in a bedroom when they tell us certain things about how they feel about sex and what stimulates them. I don't think a lot of men are receptive. So fellas, be receptive to what these women got to tell you, and also, like you say, pay attention to her body and what she needs. Okay, you
but
said
if
something.
you want to go back to what you said, I feel like the most important thing that most guys do that turns them off, they just go straight into fucking.
Mm-hmm.
No pleasing, no pleasure, no foreplay.
Right.
They just go straight to fucking. That's a turn off because they want to get riled up. It'd be more like once they get wet and the body get flowing, then they enjoy this shit. But you just want to fuck, it's like, you know what I mean?
I tell men, use this analogy. When it comes to sex, your woman's body is a car in the middle of winter in the snow. It's got to be warmed up.
Yeah,
You just can't go in there, turn on the keys, crank it up, and drive.
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
You got to make sure your tire pressure's still good. You got to make sure it's got gas in it. She make sure she gassed up. What I mean is make sure she's full of compliments. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know what I'm saying, she feels good about herself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the oil is checked. You gotta make sure your dipstick working right.
Because that's how too. By doing all this and then it's like okay, we anticipating the big moment, the fucking. Now and then it does, you know what I mean, want to actually be more fluent and we just go with the flow and everything just, you know what I mean?
Okay. Now, what do you have? You've been kind of quiet over there, Miss Lady. Uh, what are some things women can do to help stimulate their men better? You think?
Like I'm in sweet where that sweet spot is.
A sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
So learning your
Cause,
woman's sweet spot.
yeah, because every man has a sweet spot.
Okay.
Just a matter of you learning what that is.
Okay.
And every man has a certain thing that, turns them on.
Okay. Okay. Now, what do you think? What do you think women do that can turn a man off? No. I would ask the question. How do what I'm saying? Is there anything women can do to make the bedroom better for their man? What can a woman do to make it better?
Nice things to role play.
So role play?
Role play.
Just okay. Just role play. Do you just mean it's like being spontaneous? Just role playing. That's your
No,
chick.
just role play.
So your answer for the ladies is just find a whole nother character inside your head and introduce this nigga to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really, that shit really do turn a guy on.
Like, it really do on the low though. That shit do be working.
Or you come in, you just have to nurse some shit like your chick just turn you on. You know what I mean?
That shit on the low, that shit really do work. Like to come home with your girl a whole nother motherfucker. Like, oh shit, I ain't never met you before. Like,
The reason
okay,
why the reason it may sound bad, but the reason why I turn us on, not simply thinking it's another girl, but knowing it's not. You know what I mean? It's just a different character, but it's a stimulate another person, but it's not. So it's like we're getting all that in one. You feel me?
That's some real shit. And you know what? Now that you saying that role play shit, that's some dope ass game.
Yeah, it
that
is.
women can pick up on because it'll take away from your man's want of new pussy.
Take notes, ladies.
By introducing, yeah, that's some dope shit. By introducing a new character. See, a lot of women didn't peep that. Like the light bulb just went off when y'all said it when y'all was talking about it.
Yeah, that shit real, bro.
Yeah, that shit because it do work. Like and
Or
then
out of the blue, just when your man come home for work or whatever, just put something sexy on, some lingerie on. Surprising.
Yeah, you ain't got to be in a sexy mood. Just have walking in and just be in some lingerie.
Lingerie and have some food ready when he get done. He gonna see you in there. Hey, look, that shit gonna turn the nigga on. He gonna eat that food so motherfucking fast.
He ain't gonna be studying that plate off the rip, man. Fuck this goddamn plate, goddamn. Let me get in the shower and get to this pussy. And fellas, please, and that's another thing. Stop giving your woman fresh off of dick work.
It's disrespectful.
That's some disrespectful shit.
I feel like the cleaner you are, the more
man.
Because
like, there's some people that when you come home from work, they try to get straight to it.
What you looking over here for?
It was something I was finna say. I got think of
looking
shit.
over here.
What the fuck was I finna say?
It'll come to you, my nigga.
Yeah, it will.
But okay, let me ask y'all. Okay, while you thinking, let me ask y'all this. Okay, we all watch football in here, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Chiefs Kingdom.
Chiefs Kingdom represent. Who your squad? Let little people know your
Chief
team.
still better know the fuck going on.
Steelers. That was your old squad. So Steelers, Chiefs in the building. Now, real quick, even though this is off subject, we all saw a fight happen with Aaron Donald. Did you see the fight with Aaron Donald in the practice when he tried to hit my man with the helmet? Did you see it?
Nah.
Okay, well go check it out because I was gonna talk about it, but since you don't know, I just flipped the conversation.
Well, back to the question though.
Yeah.
What I was finna say was, damn, I had it in my head. What turns a guy on or off doing set? The female just laying there but not trying to interact. That's the worst. Just laying there dead, like that's the worst.
Just being a straight starfish.
Yeah,
that's
that shit ain't it.
That's not the way. And also, ladies, fellas, start telling these girls that they don't know how to suck dick, and start teaching them because there's a lot of girls out here that still get sucked dick with teeth, and they think they doing a good job because ain't no nigga really had the balls to tell them that you ain't doing this right. It just is. I'm not the only man that ran into a girl who bragged about giving head, and when she got down there, felt like a cheese grater.
Yeah, the girl I was talking about with fell asleep. She always posting all this nasty shit. She took a dive. I be like, bro, your shit is awful, but I don't like, what the fuck?
And it's hard to tell a woman the truth because, like you said, women have this innate thing that they believe
they the shit.
They the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you said, bro. Like it's just that's just how it go. But as far as the football season go, there's been a lot of talk about this, man. Speaking of the bedroom going crazy, everybody heard about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
And what he got going on. You heard about him with the allegations with the women and everything. Yeah. But this is my take on it. And since we're talking about the bedroom, what can make the bedroom go crazy? a lot of these women settled before this shit got to the point that it is now. So do you know what that means? That means they took money or some form of payment or something to say, I'm done and I will no longer pursue pressing charges on him. I will drop my charge on him. And now you have women, now you have the NFL and women saying things along the lines that, trying to make him out to be this sexual predator, this monster. But there was no sexual activity going on. It was just like happy endings per se. We all know about a happy ending at a massage parlor.
Yeah.
So if that was the case, and these women settled, why are they now trying to make him out to be a sexual deviant?
They trying to get a check.
Yeah, trying to get a check, and if you really pay attention, if no one speaks up, they don't get up. Once that one person speak up, now they all finna speak up just to get their part in. But if that one person don't speak up, no one won't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just with the Bill Cosby shit. If one person don't speak up, no one's speaking up. Now everybody coming last minute. Now, oh, it was me too. Like what this was a long time ago. Why you just not saying nothing?
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't scared. You took the money and you kept quiet. Now you ready to say something. The money gone. You want some more money? Come on, man.
It's a money grab.
Yeah, it is.
You think the same thing,
Yeah,
money
it's a
It
grab?
money
is the
grab.
same thing.
Now
I mean, just like some people might agree, some people might not. Just like with the R. Kelly case.
it was a money thing.
Yeah, it's money. The parents knew.
The parents knew.
So what the fuck?
Yeah.
You feel me?
My thing with the R. Kelly thing is this, and I know this is going to be a controversial statement,
It is.
but everything I say, like, I don't give a fuck. I stand on it, and you can just challenge me if you want to. But if you are a woman in this world, any point in your teenage life, from 13 to 19, if you have had sex with a man that's in his 20s or above, please don't throw a stone in the glass house. And if you are a man that has had sex in your 20s or above with anyone that was a teen, you can't throw a stone in the glass house and talk about this man. Because we all done been in high school and know about a whole lot of females that we went to high school with that was fucking Marines. We know a lot of them. The shit going on right now. And my statement on that is, if the parents knew and wellness checks were done, why is this man being charged for some shit that everybody was aware of and then was okay with? That's why I say
I can see why he being charged because it's the law. You broke the law. It don't make sense. But should the parents be charged too? Yes. But regardless of who knew, the parents knew, he still fucked up. You know what I mean? It's still a law. You know what I mean? Still, he fucked up. But the parents knew they should be locked up too.
That's what I said. I think the parents should be locked up as well. I think instead of, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I know it's gonna sound, I don't think he should be locked up.
I think he do.
I think the parents
he
should
still
be
broke
locked
the
up.
law. He still broke the law.
He did.
They were all underage.
Yeah.
They were all
he
underage.
Wrong is wrong, right is right. You know,
There was all
even
underage.
parents knew.
But also look at this. What is the sexual law where he's at for sexual conduct between a quote unquote minor and an adult? Because I know in North Carolina, I think the legal age for consensual sex for a male is, what is it, 15 if I am mistaken? 15? And it's the consensual age for a female in North Carolina is what, 17, 18 for sex?
Yeah.
Without being under statutory. I know there's a consensual age in North Carolina where they admit that this was consensual, a charge on, I think it's 15 for a man, like 17, 18 for a girl. I could be wrong.
It's 18 for us women.
And it's like,
it's 16.
16 for us.
Yeah.
Okay. So my thing is, that's why I said I don't think he should be locked up. We need to look at, in a case like that, I think everybody need to look at the totality of it. Just like that when they overturned Roe versus Wade in a lot of states to abortion rights, a lot of those people that was pro-life don't really know what they're getting, because now what you can do is now you can have that girl, even though it's a small percentage, who was molested by somebody or who was raped by somebody. Now that she can't get rid of that baby, now you can have that rapist demand rights for the child that he conceived doing the rape.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't deny that man that was, you get what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't think people really understand what they really got when they did that.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things, like I say, and once again, it's on the sexual tip. So everything that good and bad about sex, we gonna probably try to hit on today. So I think the parents should be locked up, not R. Kelly. You say who should be locked up?
Both.
Both.
R. Kelly
Both.
and
You say
the
both.
parent.
Okay. Now let me ask y'all this. Do you think it would be different if a woman was in Deshaun Watson's case? Like, let's just say that this was, even though she locked up right now, I'm just using as an example. This was Brittany Griner, who had a thing with female masseuse or male masseuse. Let's just say, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just hypothetically.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
is
this
different.
female athlete had these male masseuses where she would have them, well, she would give them happy endings at the end of every massage, but she had to pay them off not to say nothing.
It is different.
Do you think
It's different because 9 out of 10, most guys won't say nothing.
Mm-mm.
Most guys, it's not no guy that's gonna say something. You feel me?
True. You think, and why won't guys say something?
Because not many people believe that a guy can be raped.
Yeah, and then not only that, most guys they like shit like that. So like they're not gonna say anything if they can keep coming back, getting paid.
And I can
pretty
get some
much-
pussy and
Pretty
get
much,
paid.
it's like this. I'm getting paid if I have something I did. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm getting paid for some shit I like doing.
I'm getting
I'm
paid for to
chilling.
jack my dick, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
I'm
nothing.
gonna keep goddamn going back and getting paid. I'm not saying nothing. The end of the day, I'm getting my money, and I ain't doing shit with getting my dick sucked. So
Exactly.
good.
Like, and I'm gonna tell you something else. I think that's why when we say that women are better cheaters than us, I don't think that women are better cheaters than men. I think the only reason why y'all don't get caught is for that same reason you just said. We don't say shit. The only way a woman to get caught by, as far as like being put on blast in public, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's how most men normally get caught, is we're put on blast. A woman, you got to be damn near a spy or catch her slipping to catch y'all cheating. But a man ain't gonna say shit. Ain't no man gonna be. Two men can be in the same room and be done fuck the same bitch, and they ain't gonna say two words to each other.
but the
And
reason why
it's a
go
simple
ahead.
statement I can give it that emotions get involved. That's the stupid thing about it.
Emotions get involved for y'all. That's why we get caught, because emotions.
Yeah,
I'm talking about us.
yeah, they get caught, like you said, emotion involved. So then once they found out you got a girl or something,
Oh, for y'all.
It's like-
for
oh,
us.
it's like a
emotions.
goddamn like they got had an upper hand. So like you got a girl, but you over in love on me, and like I got emotionally attached. Now I'm finna get you in trouble, to where you ain't got neither one, just because you try to play me, now I might play you. It's like a thing where like, not saying females are petty, but like
No, that.
most of them will tell you straight up, oh, blast, I suck, fuck you nigga, you know what I mean? Females petty and that shit funny to them, and okay, you got your man, but he was over here doing this now, like, they like shit like that, you feel me? A guy, he can forget about it, now I mean, go back to his lady, like, not happy, you feel me?
I've cheated on a woman and crawled right in the bed with her. I'm talking about right after fucking this bitch and slept like a baby. I ain't feel shit. Like, and then you are absolutely right. We can do that. I've done that before. I'll be the first one to stand on it. It was the mother of my child. I kept being accused of cheating.
That's what leads a man to cheating, too. Being accused of
And
doing
ain't nothing, and tell the truth, bro, ain't nothing worse than being accused of fucking somebody that
And
you
you ain't
didn't
doing
fuck.
So now it's like, since I'm getting accused of it, I might as well go ahead and do it. So, you know what I mean? All right, boom.
Bro,
'Cause it makes you more madder than not doing it and getting accused of it, then you doing it and then you got accused.
and for some reason, and for some odd reason, it makes.
Wait. Now that since you said that, I need to ask y'all both this. But why is it when we keep getting accused of cheating and we do some fucked up shit that y'all will do, but then we're called hoes, bitches, all types of
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can't fuck nobody you don't like. Point blank, period. And that's the whole thing. Men fuck who we can. Women fuck who they like.
So what if there's no emotional attachment at all? We
You
just
can have. You can.
doing it
No,
because
That's hard, though,
Let me get those sticking. Let me get those sticking, brother. I'm sorry, my brother.
Nah, you
Let me
good.
get
You
this.
know you good.
This is why. Even if you sit there and say you don't have an emotional attachment to him after the fact. There was an emotional attachment that led you to him. You know you can pick a woman can go outside her door right now and just point to any man she want and literally fuck him that night if she so chooses to because it's that easy for y'all. But as soon as that man open his mouth and say something left or right, that's going to decide whether you fuck him or not. Because he's going to have to say something you like. He's going to have to make you. You're going to have to like him. So that's why we get hurt. That's why y'all are hoes now because that dude, even though you only liked him for that night, whatever your reasoning was, whether you was high, whether you was drunk, whether you was lonely, no matter what your excuse is, that night you really liked that guy and you fucked him right then because you liked him. When a man do it, that's what we say. I don't even care about that bitch because we mean it. We don't care about that hoe.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
You may not agree with it, but that's the God's honest truth. We don't like that bitch. Y'all, on the other hand, y'all gonna like that guy. You're gonna like him, even if it's for that night. And that's what hurts us. That's what really hurts the male ego.
I
It's
won't
not.
say I
It's
won't
not
say
always
that.
though.
I say the reason why it hurt because it's like you're a guy, so you expect your woman to be the queen, stand behind you, this and that. So when she do that, it's like damn, the fuck, because you supposed to be the man. She doing that shit to you, like what the fuck. But with us, when we fuck, some shit, the women take us back 1,000 times. Our girl fuck us a nigga one time. Oh, I got to go. I don't know why. I just got to go.
Because we know that dude. Because when we fuck,
I see that shit. That shit not fair though.
no, it's not.
It's
The
not
world,
fair.
the
It ain't
world
fair.
ain't fair. It's not
No,
fair.
it's not fair.
It's not
but
fair.
It just
It's
something
not fair.
I
But
just can't do
And
it.
that's actually, to me, that's actually pathetic. Cause we can go ahead and forgive y'all 1,000 times, but when we fuck up, it's up and by.
the reason why that is, and I know
Some men,
fucked
that's
up.
pathetic. As
some
hell.
men take it back or like try to forget over time. But I feel like
It's hard. But this is
I
why
don't know.
this is why it's not fair. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. No, it's not fair, but this is just the truth. And the truth ain't meant to be pleasant. It's hard. The reason why y'all get left is because we know when you fuck that guy, he
Again,
was.
that's not
Oh,
all.
let me finish.
That's
Let me
not
finish.
always
Let me
about
finish.
emotion.
Can I finish?
Okay.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Thank you. When y'all fuck that guy, in our minds, this is just the male psyche. That guy is a possible replacement for me because we know that y'all know the reason why y'all are able to take me back is because you know in the back of your mind that that girl did not mean nothing to me. That's why a woman is more able to forgive a man when it comes to that. Whether y'all want to admit that or not, that's just true. Y'all know that when we say it didn't mean nothing. Y'all can believe us that it didn't mean nothing. It's harder for us to believe y'all because we know the effort it took to put in the work to get you, to make you like us. So as soon as you fuck that dude, the minute you fuck him, we know he's a possible replacement, even though he's not. I'm not saying this is right, how the game go. I'm not saying it's right because it ain't right. That's just how the game is. But as soon as you fuck that dude, know that at that moment, that man, regardless if you liked it or not, even if you didn't like it, even if it was just good enough to make you bust a nut, even if, yeah, he made me come, whatever. No matter what your outcome in that sexual action was with that guy, better than him, better than whatever, not better than, smaller than, bigger than, whatever. We know that that man is a possible replacement for me. So that's why y'all get left quicker because we know that dude, once again, it balls back to you liked him. We didn't like her. Now, is it fair? No. Is that the game? Yes.
But I feel like it's. Well, I don't know. This is my take on it. I feel like it's easier for a guy to fuck multiple bitches and say, okay, I'm done. I'm not fucking them no more. Like I'm getting with faithful. Once a girl fuck that guy one time, it's like whenever something go through, she gonna always fall back on that one guy.
There you go. Because we don't matter. And I'm going to tell you another reason why. Because we're frivolous with our bodies. We don't care about our bodies. We can give our body to any woman. That's why we are able, like you said, we're able to fuck anybody. That's just real shit. That's real big for y'all to just go and give your pussy to somebody else. That's a big step for y'all to take because 9 times out of 10, if a woman is stepping out on her man, it's to step out to leave him. She not stepping out to just get her. Now there are some women who can fuck. I do believe there's some women that can go out there, fuck other dudes and still love her man. I believe that there's Leos in the Matrix. There's one. There's got to be one out there. Not saying it don't exist, but 9 times out of 10, if your woman has fucked somebody else, 9 times out of 10, she's already a step out of the door from leaving you anyway. That's why she's doing it.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Because now she's not sexually attracted to me. That's why and just like go back to what you said. Why do you think you said when role playing, bringing up another bitch, it keeps your man from that thing out there, right?
Mm.
That's why y'all know we can fuck anything because it's any other thing out there. That's why y'all do it. You feel me? That's why the game came up for women to do that, which is a dope ass lesson. Women take heed to that. But that's why y'all do it, because y'all know that at any given moment, Sheila at McDonald's look just as good as Lisa the lawyer. We'll fuck both of them the same. Burger King Becky is just as bad as Dr. Denise. For men, it don't matter. And y'all know that.
Mm.
The reason why guys, it's easier for a guy to cheat and not catch feelings because a guy all they want is see ass and titties. A girl is something they really, really like in that guy to go step out on him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So
You still are and don't believe the male psyche? You just not gonna.
it's not fair, but I mean,
it's not fair, man.
It's just some shit you don't know. You
just
know
like okay, you don't think you don't like that. You don't like the fact that's not fair. How that part of the game is, right?
It's not.
It's not. But guess what's that?
Every woman will agree with me.
And you're right. Every woman should.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
It's
As a man, I agree with you. It's
It
not
ain't
fair.
fair.
But as a man, I know I have the upper hand on this side of the coin. But guess what else ain't fair?
Mm.
What ain't fair is I got to go to the club and pay $20 to get in. You know what ain't fair to me is that you can get in free and get 2 free drinks just by being a fucking girl. That ain't fair, but that's just how the game go. Now I gotta pay. Now it was $10 at the door. Now it's 15. You know why? No, it's 15. Cause now I gotta cover part of your 2 drink minimum that you done got just for stepping in there. Is that fair? No. Is it fair that bad chicks get in the club for free and ugly chicks gotta wait? Exactly how they got.
The reason why it's not fair, it's never gonna be
Say
fair.
that again, Lobo. You said that's not what you do?
It's never.
I know, like you really are one of the purest good
The
women I've
reason
ever
why
met.
it's never fair, cause I'm a guy, you girl. Simple as that.
And it's never fair on their end
Everything
because
on
they're
both sides. Some
weird
shit
guys.
you do this, you got bad with some shit. It's never fair. We're not supposed to be fair.
And that's life. Life is not.
It's two
life,
different genders.
Exactly. Life ain't supposed to be fair. It's like certain advantages you got that I ain't got. Certain advantages I got that you ain't got. And that's just how the game is. Like women have so many more advantages than men in a lot of realms, and we also have so many different advantages in y'all's in certain realms. Is that how it go? I mean, nah, but hey, even in the sexual realm, y'all shitting on us as far as the managers go. Y'all got way more advantages in the sexual realm than we got. We ain't got shit. Y'all control that whole realm. We can't out sexy y'all. It's impossible. Like for real, y'all got all kinds of stores. They got all kinds of toys. All kinds of just everything. We ain't got shit but a movie and a hand. And a couple websites.
Stupid.
For real. What time we at right now? 14 minutes left?
This is 31.
Okay.
So we about to be in an hour.
Okay. So as soon as we get to the hour, we can go ahead and wrap it up. Real quick, any topics, anything y'all want to say, like any caught y'all attention this week, any news story, anything like that make that perk y'all ears up and perk your attention up and make you go, hey man, what's up with this? Anything?
Not really. ready for real.
I seen something that made me think.
Besides the Britney Griner shit, but and
What's up with that? I didn't hear. What's new with that?
I supposedly what's his nigga name? Pimpin, Scotty Pimpin, and a couple other people supposed to be going there try to get her go down there and try to get her out. But you gotta think about this. Everybody keeps saying if it was LeBron, he'd be out. I mean, some way yes, but you gotta think about this though. Their laws are different, so how they go by their law, it just is what it is.
Yeah, she broke
Yeah,
their law in their
man,
country.
what it is,
so.
it is what it is. So like, you can't really, you know what I mean? You can say if LeBron he'd be out, probably because he probably got more strings to pull than her, because of LeBron. But other than that,
Yeah.
like shit,
And way more international celebrity than her. So the news story that made me perk up my ears was hearing that by the year 2030 something, that California is going to do away with all combustion engines, basically all gas power cars that will no longer be producing anymore by 2030 something. I think that was a big move. Like, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I think like we should have been got away from gas powered engines. Me personally. As far as like, if anybody knows anything about America, we produce more hydrogen than any other country on the planet, and then we've been trying to produce hydrogen and other forms of energy for other, things to keep the economy going or whatever. But I think that was a big step. It also helped with, what I'm saying. It's just a big wave to know that in a couple of years, there ain't gonna be no gas powered cars being made in California. So if they ain't gonna do it by then, how many other states gonna follow suit? Just think about that. Now all your people that's got Teslas, charge them up for free. Just know you better enjoy it while you can, because after a while it's gonna be a few in that motherfucker. Put your car in that bitch just like you do at the gas pump.
Yeah.
For real. I think that's why they and another thing, I think that's why they wait until 2030 something that they said before they just stop mass producing cars like that. Period.
Yeah.
If they trying to figure out a way to set up a whole bunch of these power and charging stations and start charging people as cheap as they can to make people start buying more of them. Because if you think about it, let's just say you get one of those charging gas stations put up, and it's a gas station just like anything else, but it's just for those electric cars. And all the prices in there is cheaper for the chips and the bag and the sodas and everything's cheaper. And then it's $3 for gas, but it's $1 charge a card. A quick charge too, just plug it in. All you gotta do is wait 5 minutes, you get a full charge for $1. That line gonna be kind of short, but now they just think about that's all they doing is figuring out a way to set this shit up, put it on some kind of power grid to charge motherfuckers, man. I think that was so people be careful, that shit coming. That was news story. Anything with you?
I ain't got none. I ain't seen no stories.
Anything in the new TikTok, nigga? They've been on TikTok for a whole year and a half, and the new TikTok you seen, motherfucker?
No.
Oh, nah, y'all. So that was it, man.